The shocking benefits of adding this powder to your coffee. Coffee, that familiar morning ritual for millions, is far more than just a simple pick-me-up. For a significant portion of the population, particularly seniors, this daily brew holds a profound, often overlooked potential. While some might fear it silently depleting their vitality, the astonishing truth is that when enhanced with the right natural ingredients, your cup of coffee can transform into a powerful elixir, actively rebuilding strength and vitality faster than even the most expensive supplements. The reality after the age of 60 is stark. The human body begins to lose muscle mass at an alarming rate, up to 8% every decade. This insidious decline, known as sarcopenia, doesn't just mean a little less strength. It significantly elevates the risk of debilitating falls, painful fractures, and can even contribute to an earlier demise. Yet, within the pages of overlooked scientific studies and the wisdom of natural remedies, a remarkable secret lies hidden. These powerful additions, when stirred into your daily coffee, have been scientifically demonstrated to drastically reduce inflammation throughout the body, fortify and protect arterial health, aid in the stubborn process of melting away persistent belly fat, and, perhaps most importantly for seniors, actively rebuild lost muscle mass. This incredible potential is often intentionally concealed by large corporations who see no pathway to billion-dollar profits in these simple, potent ingredients. But today, we're unveiling 8 meticulously proven additions that you can effortlessly incorporate into your morning coffee ritual, each offering distinct and profound benefits. These revelations are not merely suggestions, they are backed by compelling research and real-life transformations. Make sure to stay with us until the very end, as the 4th ingredient on our list possesses such remarkable efficacy that one groundbreaking study reported it improved mobility in seniors by an astounding 40%, yet it remains largely unrecognized and underutilized in Western cultures. Our journey into these transformative coffee enhancements begins with a spice most commonly relegated to festive desserts or seasonal treats: cinnamon. However, when a dash of this aromatic powder finds its way into your morning coffee, it ceases to be just a flavor enhancer and instead becomes a surprisingly potent weapon for muscle protection and overall well-being. Cinnamon is a powerhouse of beneficial compounds, renowned for their ability to combat systemic inflammation, a silent culprit in many age-related ailments. Beyond this, it significantly improves circulation, ensuring vital nutrients reach every cell. But perhaps its most critical benefit for seniors lies in its remarkable ability to stabilize blood sugar levels. This last point is exceptionally crucial because, as we age, unstable blood sugar can silently and relentlessly rob your muscles of essential energy, creating a vicious cycle that accelerates muscle wasting. Consider the story of John, a 68-year-old who, despite his best efforts to stay active, found himself constantly drained after lunch, his energy levels plummeting and his legs noticeably weakening as he ascended the stairs. His wife, always keen on natural remedies, suggested he try sprinkling a small amount of cinnamon into his morning coffee. Initially, John was highly skeptical, dismissing it as an old wives' tale. Nevertheless, spurred by his wife's insistence and his own growing frustration with his declining strength, he eventually decided to give it a try. To his utter astonishment, within a mere few weeks, John's afternoons were no longer plagued by debilitating fatigue. The heavy lethargy that used to force him into naps had vanished. More importantly, he felt a tangible lightness in his legs, and subsequent blood sugar readings during his regular checkups revealed a remarkable drop of nearly 20 points. His doctor, initially surprised, could only attribute this positive change to John's consistent daily intake of just a teaspoon of cinnamon. The scientific community readily corroborates these anecdotal findings. Unstable blood sugar triggers insulin spikes, which paradoxically make it far more challenging for muscle cells to efficiently absorb essential nutrients. Cinnamon acts as a natural regulator, smoothing out these erratic swings and providing your muscles with a steady, consistent fuel supply, thereby preventing the damaging highs and crashes that lead to cellular exhaustion. Just half a teaspoon, stirred into your morning coffee is all that's needed to unlock these profound benefits. For optimal results and safety, it is highly recommended to use Ceylon cinnamon, also affectionately known as true cinnamon, as it contains significantly lower levels of a compound called coumarin. In larger doses, coumarin can potentially be harmful, making Ceylon cinnamon the superior and safer choice for regular consumption. Unlike the common sugary creamers that contribute to poor health, cinnamon adds no additional calories and, crucially, no detrimental insulin spikes. Instead, it ingeniously transforms an ordinary cup of coffee into a powerful metabolic ally for your muscles, offering an accessible, safe, and highly affordable pathway to improved health. It serves as a potent reminder that sometimes the simplest adjustments in our daily routines can yield the most profound and far-reaching positive results. Building upon the metabolic advantages of cinnamon, we next turn our attention to cocoa powder. Yes, it's the very same ingredient that forms the comforting base of hot chocolate, but when added unsweetened to your coffee, it transcends its role as a simple indulgence and emerges as a truly hidden superfood. Cocoa is exceptionally rich in flavanols, a class of potent plant compounds that have been rigorously proven to enhance circulation, dramatically reduce systemic inflammation, and actively support the intricate processes of muscle recovery. For seniors, optimizing circulation is paramount. It is, quite literally, everything. As the body ages, blood flow can gradually weaken, a natural but impactful process that leads to muscles receiving less oxygen and fewer vital nutrients. This deficiency often manifests as heavy, sluggish legs and perpetually low energy levels, hindering daily activities and overall quality of life. Cocoa, however, possesses the remarkable ability to reverse this trend. Consider Evelyn, a vibrant 72-year-old who cherished her morning coffee, but increasingly dreaded the persistent sluggishness she felt in her legs during her cherished morning walks. Her grandson, a passionate fitness enthusiast, suggested a simple remedy: stirring a spoonful of unsweetened cocoa into her coffee. Evelyn initially found the idea amusing, even slightly absurd: coffee and cocoa together. Yet, out of curiosity, she embraced the suggestion. Within a few weeks, Evelyn noticed a remarkable transformation. Her morning walks felt noticeably lighter, her stamina saw a clear improvement, and even her blood pressure. Readings at her subsequent checkup were lower. A single, simple teaspoon of cocoa had begun to profoundly change her mornings, infusing them with renewed vigor. Science provides a clear explanation for these impressive changes. Numerous studies have demonstrated that the flavanols present in cocoa significantly improve endothelial function, which is the crucial ability of your blood vessels to relax, dilate, and efficiently deliver oxygen-rich blood to your working muscles. This enhanced blood flow translates directly into better physical performance, more robust muscle recovery after activity, and a noticeable reduction in stiffness and discomfort. When the natural energizing caffeine of coffee is combined with cocoa's circulatory benefits, it creates a powerful 1-2 punch: sustained energy coupled with profoundly enhanced circulation. The absolute key to unlocking these benefits lies in using unsweetened natural cocoa powder, explicitly avoiding the sugar-laden hot chocolate mixes that would counteract the positive effects. Just 1 teaspoon stirred thoughtfully into your morning cup is all that's required. Not only does it impart a rich, smooth, and satisfying flavor to your coffee, but it also delivers tangible, muscle-protecting benefits that every senior can undoubtedly utilize. Cocoa serves as a powerful reminder that rebuilding and maintaining muscle strength isn't solely about protein intake. It is equally, if not more, about ensuring robust and efficient circulation to nourish those muscles. And while cocoa excels at ensuring oxygen reaches your muscles, our next recommended addition to coffee takes this concept a step further, fueling them with long-lasting, clean energy. Moving beyond muscle nourishment, our next essential addition focuses on providing sustained, efficient energy: coconut oil, or MCT oil. While the concept of adding oil to coffee might initially sound unconventional to some, this practice has been a long-standing and cherished tradition in certain parts of Asia, where elders have utilized it for generations to fuel both their bodies and minds, often attributing their sustained vitality to this simple habit. For seniors seeking to stabilize their energy levels, safeguard their muscle integrity, and even support healthy fat loss, this addition is far more than a fleeting trend. It's a strategic approach to age gracefully. The mechanism behind its effectiveness is elegantly simple, yet profoundly impactful. Unlike conventional dietary fats, medium-chain triglycerides, or MCTs, are distinct in their metabolic pathway. They are rapidly converted by the liver into ketones, which serve as a remarkably clean, efficient, and readily available fuel source for both your muscles and, crucially, your brain. As we navigate the journey of aging, our cellular machinery can become less efficient at utilizing glucose, the body's primary fuel. This diminished efficiency is often a root cause behind the pervasive feelings of fatigue, the frustrating episodes of brain fog, and the insidious onset of muscle weakness that frequently creep in after 60. By shifting the body's primary fuel source towards ketones, you gain access to a steady, unwavering supply of energy that doesn't suffer from the dramatic highs and debilitating crashes associated with sugar consumption. Harold, a 69-year-old, experienced this profound shift firsthand. He loved his morning coffee, but without fail, by late morning, he would find himself feeling shaky, his energy plummeting, and he would instinctively reach for sugary snacks in a desperate attempt to simply get through the remainder of the day. His son, having read about the benefits of MCTs, suggested he blend a teaspoon of MCT oil into his coffee. Harold was, understandably, hesitant, jokingly remarking that he certainly didn't want greasy coffee. However, after a few days of consistent experimentation, he noticed something truly remarkable. His energy levels remained remarkably steady and robust, all the way until lunchtime, completely eradicating his previous mid-morning slumps. His pervasive cravings for sugary snacks vanished entirely, replaced by a feeling of sustained satiation. Over the course of the next 2 months, he was pleasantly surprised to discover he had effortlessly lost 7 pounds around his waist, a stubborn area for many. His evening walks, which had previously felt like a chore, now felt significantly easier and more enjoyable. His doctor, upon reviewing his improved energy markers and overall vitality, was genuinely impressed by Harold's transformation. To effectively incorporate this into your routine, it's wise to start small. Begin with just 1 teaspoon of either coconut oil or MCT oil, thoroughly blended into your coffee. This blending process is key, as it creates a creamy texture that many find enjoyable, rather than an oily separation. You can gradually increase the amount as your body adjusts and becomes accustomed to this new fuel source. The true magic, however, lies in consistency over time. This daily habit subtly yet effectively trains your body to become more adept at utilizing fat for energy, all while ensuring your muscles remain optimally fueled and robust throughout the entire day. Coconut and MCT oil powerfully illustrate a vital lesson often overlooked. Your muscles are not solely powered by sugar. The thoughtful incorporation of the right kinds of fats can be instrumental in maintaining your strength, ensuring steady energy, and keeping you vibrant and energized, particularly in the years beyond 60. And while MCT oil provides your body with this clean, sustained energy, the next intelligent addition to coffee focuses directly on the fundamental processes of building and repairing muscle fibers themselves. From sustaining energy, we transition to directly supporting muscle infrastructure with something incredibly simple, yet surprisingly overlooked: milk or soy milk. For many, adding milk or soy milk to coffee is merely a way to lighten the taste or adjust the temperature. However, this seemingly small alteration fundamentally transforms your coffee into a potent, muscle-preserving and strengthening drink, an advantage that becomes especially critical after the age of 60. The rationale behind this transformation is compelling. Dairy milk, for instance, delivers a complete protein, meaning it is packed with all the essential amino acids your body requires for optimal function and repair. Among these, leucine stands out as a particularly powerful trigger for muscle protein synthesis, the very process of muscle growth and repair. Soy milk, on the other hand, provides a high-quality, plant-based protein source, rich in all 9 essential amino acids. Beyond its protein content, soy milk also contains beneficial isoflavones, which are known not only to protect bone density, a significant concern for aging individuals, but also to support robust heart health. For seniors, where every gram of protein intake genuinely counts and contributes to overall vitality, even a modest splash of milk or soy milk in your daily coffee can yield a profoundly meaningful difference. Dolores, a spry 72-year-old, discovered this truth through a less-than-ideal experience. For decades, she had conscientiously consumed her coffee black, firmly believing she was making the healthier choice by diligently skipping any added calories. However, her daughter, a keen-eyed nurse, began to notice a concerning thinning in Dolores's arms and a gradual but undeniable fading of her once reliable strength. Concerned, she gently suggested that Dolores try adding soy milk to her morning coffee. Dolores, ever pragmatic, initially questioned the impact of such a small change. Yet within just a few months of consistently incorporating soy milk into her routine, Dolores was pleasantly surprised. She found she could carry her grocery bags with significantly greater ease, and climbing stairs, which had become a source of increasing strain, was now accomplished with far less effort. Her doctor, during her annual physical, even remarked on a slight but discernible improvement in her bone density. A small but incredibly rare and welcome win for someone her age. The most appealing aspect of this addition is its sheer ease and accessibility. A mere half cup of milk or soy milk can effortlessly add between 4 to 6 grams of high-quality protein, a sufficient amount to help counteract the overnight muscle loss that naturally occurs. For individuals with lactose sensitivity, opting for lactose-free milk or fortified soy milk, if a plant-based option is preferred, ensures comfort and maximum benefit. Unlike many sugary creamers that contribute only empty calories and little nutritional value, milk or soy milk simultaneously strengthens muscles, supports bone health, and bolsters overall energy levels. It's a holistic approach to improving daily well-being with a simple pour. As we continue our exploration of coffee's potential, we arrive at an ingredient often associated with beauty, but one that offers far more than skin-deep benefits for seniors: collagen powder. Collagen is not just another supplement, it is fundamentally the vital glue that meticulously holds together the intricate structures of your muscles, the resilience of your joints, and the very strength of your bones. After the age of 60, the body's natural production of collagen experiences a gradual yet steady decline, diminishing by approximately 1% each year. This persistent reduction is precisely why stiffness, the unwelcome creaking in joints, and a frustratingly slow recovery from even minor physical exertion become such ubiquitous and debilitating complaints among older adults. However, by strategically adding collagen powder to your morning coffee, you can directly combat this natural decline, providing your body with the essential raw materials it needs to maintain structural integrity. Consider the experience of Robert, a sprightly 70-year-old who harbored a deep passion for gardening. Yet his beloved hobby was increasingly overshadowed by the dreaded soreness and discomfort that inevitably followed even the lightest work in his garden. His neighbor, observing Robert's struggles, recommended he try incorporating collagen powder into his daily coffee. Skeptical but open to possibilities, Robert decided to give it a shot. To his genuine delight, within 2 months, he noticed a significant reduction in his persistent knee pain, a newfound smoothness in his movements, and perhaps most joyfully, the ability to once again kneel in his garden without the usual groans and protests from his joints. For Robert, collagen wasn't just a supplement, it was the key that unlocked his freedom to move without pain, allowing him to reconnect with his cherished passion. The science underpinning these benefits is robust. Collagen delivers critical building blocks that your muscles and joints desperately crave. Specific amino acids such as glycine and proline, which are integral to connective tissue health, A single scoop of quality collagen powder typically provides around 10 grams of protein, and remarkably, it dissolves seamlessly into hot coffee, leaving no discernible taste or gritty texture. Coffee's natural circulatory boost plays a synergistic role here, helping to efficiently deliver the absorbed collagen peptides throughout your body, effectively making your coffee the perfect carrier for this vital nutrient. The cumulative result is profoundly impactful. Stronger, more resilient muscles, healthier and more flexible joints, and even improved bone density, which is of paramount importance given how dangerous fractures can become later in life. A compelling 2022 study further substantiated these benefits, showing that seniors who consistently supplemented with collagen reported significantly reduced joint discomfort, notably faster muscle recovery after exercise, and markedly greater overall flexibility when compared to a control group that did not supplement. For aging adults, these findings translate directly into less chronic soreness, enhanced mobility in daily activities, and a significantly improved quality of life. Collagen powerfully reinforces an important truth. Rebuilding and maintaining strength isn't exclusively about consuming massive protein shakes or diligently lifting heavy weights. It's equally, if not more, about consistently providing your body with the precise raw materials it gradually loses over time. And while collagen meticulously repairs structural elements and keeps you moving freely, the next exceptional addition to coffee goes a step further, supercharging muscle growth at the very cellular level, giving your muscles the direct fuel they need to not just maintain, but actively grow stronger. As we approach the pinnacle of our list, we encounter a true game changer for anyone over 60, whey protein powder. Many seniors mistakenly perceive protein powders as an exclusive domain for young bodybuilders striving for colossal muscles. However, a growing body of robust research emphatically demonstrates that high-quality protein supplements, particularly whey, may be even more critically important for older adults than for their younger counterparts. The reason lies in a fascinating physiological phenomenon. After the age of 60, the human body develops what scientists term anabolic resistance. In simpler, more accessible terms, this means that the same modest serving of protein that effortlessly triggered muscle growth and repair in your younger years barely registers as a signal for muscle building now. To stimulate the equivalent muscle building response, you now require a greater quantity and, crucially, a superior quality of protein. This is precisely where whey protein truly shines and distinguishes itself. Whey protein is extraordinarily rich in leucine, a specific branched-chain amino acid that acts as the primary molecular switch that flips on your body's intricate muscle growth machinery. Without an adequate intake of leucine, your body struggles to properly repair damaged muscle fibers or to synthesize new ones, leading to inevitable decline. One pivotal study published in the esteemed American Journal of Clinical Nutrition vividly illustrated this, revealing that seniors who consistently supplemented with whey protein gained an impressive 38% more lean muscle mass compared to those who did not. Another rigorous clinical trial further found that daily whey supplementation not only improved strength, but also significantly enhanced balance and even increased walking speed, all critical markers for maintaining independence and quality of life in older age. Consider the inspiring journey of Helen, a resilient 67-year-old who had always prided herself on staying active. Yet, she found herself increasingly struggling. Her laundry baskets felt inexplicably heavier, her once firm arms looked noticeably thinner, and climbing stairs now left her uncomfortably winded. Her son, well versed in nutritional science, suggested she try adding a scoop of unflavored whey protein to her morning coffee. Helen, initially resistant, expressed her concern that it would make her cherished coffee taste like chalk. However, after a few weeks of consistent use, she began to notice a remarkable difference. Her arms felt firmer, her legs were steadier, and her doctor during her next visit confirmed she had indeed gained lean muscle mass, a rare and encouraging feat at her age. For Helen, whey protein wasn't just a nutritional supplement, it was tangible proof that her body still possessed the incredible capacity to rebuild strength and defy the conventional narrative of age-related decline. The most effective way to incorporate whey protein is remarkably simple. Stir 1 scoop of unflavored whey isolate into your hot coffee. Whey isolate is preferred as it blends smoothly, adds no unwanted sugar, and delivers a concentrated, potent punch of high-quality protein precisely when your body is most receptive to its anabolic signals. For those individuals with any degree of lactose sensitivity, opting for either whey isolate or hydrolyzed whey is highly recommended, as these forms are pre-digested and therefore significantly easier to digest, minimizing any potential discomfort. By thoughtfully pairing it with your morning cup, you instantly transform your coffee into a powerful, muscle-rebuilding elixir, an intentional daily act of self-care. Whey protein underscores a critical, often overlooked truth. Muscle loss after 60 isn't an inevitable consequence of age alone. It is, to a substantial degree, a matter of nutrition. By consistently providing your body with the right, high-quality fuel, you possess the profound ability to preserve your strength, dramatically improve your recovery from physical activity, and thereby retain your cherished independence far longer than you might have ever thought possible. Just below the pinnacle, we find chia seeds, tiny, incredibly versatile, and often overlooked. Yet they are unequivocally one of the most powerful foods you can stir into your coffee, especially if you are over 60. Do not let their diminutive size deceive you. These unassuming seeds, when gently ground and added to a hot cup of coffee, unleash an astonishing surge of essential fiber, vital omega-3 fatty acids, and high-quality plant-based protein, a triumvirate of nutrients that your muscles, joints, and brain desperately crave and profoundly need to thrive. Herein lies a surprising and concerning truth. Most seniors consume less than half of the recommended daily intake of both fiber and omega-3s, critical nutrients for optimal health. This pervasive deficiency is not benign. It actively accelerates muscle decline, contributes significantly to the accumulation of stubborn belly fat, and can even exacerbate memory loss. Chia seeds directly and powerfully tackle all three of these pressing concerns. Their robust protein content actively helps to preserve existing muscle mass and supports repair. The abundant omega-3 fatty acids are celebrated for their potent anti-inflammatory properties, effectively reducing systemic inflammation and providing crucial protection for your joints, easing discomfort and improving flexibility. Furthermore, the high fiber content dramatically improves digestive regularity, a common struggle for many seniors, and plays a vital role in balancing blood sugar levels, all while contributing to a lasting feeling of satiety that helps manage weight and curb unhealthy cravings. Meet George, a 70-year-old who had long grappled with persistent constipation, the gradual creep of unwelcome belly fat, and an almost constant debilitating fatigue. His daughter, a discerning nutritionist, suggested a simple yet unconventional remedy: grinding chia seeds and adding a teaspoon to his morning coffee. Initially, George scoffed at the idea, humorously dismissing it as bird food. However, within a mere few weeks, he was genuinely shocked by the profound and multifaceted results. His digestion, which had been a lifelong struggle, improved dramatically and consistently. His waistline, to his pleasant surprise, visibly slimmed, and his joints, which had previously felt stiff and protestive, now felt remarkably less rigid on his morning walks. He articulated his transformation perfectly, stating, "I feel like I oiled my engine." The critical key to unlocking these extraordinary benefits lies in their preparation. Whole chia seeds, due to their resilient outer layer, often pass through the digestive tract largely undigested, meaning their precious nutrients are not fully absorbed by the body. However, when ground, that protective barrier is broken, unleashing their full nutritional potency and making them readily available for absorption. Just 1 to 2 teaspoons, thoroughly stirred into hot coffee, creates a creamy, subtly nutty drink that acts like a powerful internal medicine for your muscles, joints, and even your cognitive function. For seniors actively battling sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, or systemic inflammation, this small, easily implemented tweak can usher in a profoundly significant difference in their daily lives. Chia seeds unequivocally prove that sometimes the most modest adjustments in our daily dietary habits can deliver the most far-reaching and impactful results. By consistently fueling your body with this potent combination of protein, fiber, and omega-3s, they provide robust support for stronger muscles, foster more sustained energy levels, and contribute significantly to a healthier and more vibrant aging process. And while chia seeds fuel you with steady, sustained energy, the number one addition on our list takes this benefit even further, offering a nutrient so profoundly powerful that it has been scientifically demonstrated to increase muscle strength by more than 40% in seniors, making it the ultimate and most formidable defense against age-related decline. Finally, we arrive at the absolute apex of our list, the ultimate addition that transforms your coffee into a genuine medicinal powerhouse: turmeric with black pepper. This golden duo might appear to be nothing more than a simple spice mix, but for seniors, it stands as one of the most profoundly powerful natural medicines you can integrate into your daily coffee routine. Turmeric is celebrated globally for containing curcumin, a vibrant compound rigorously proven to slash systemic inflammation, vigilantly protect arterial health, and, perhaps most strikingly for our discussion, actively rebuild and enhance muscle strength. However, there's a crucial catch, a vital piece of scientific insight that determines its efficacy. On its own, curcumin is notoriously poorly absorbed by the human body. Its bioavailability is incredibly low, but herein lies the magic. By adding just a tiny pinch of black pepper, or more specifically, the active compound piperine found within it, the absorption of curcumin skyrockets by an astonishing amount, up to 2,000%. This remarkable synergy is what transmutes turmeric from a mild, flavorful spice into a truly medicinal powerhouse capable of profound physiological effects. Inflammation is the insidious, hidden thief of strength that silently operates after the age of 60. It mercilessly damages delicate muscle tissue, stiffens the joints, leading to discomfort and reduced mobility, and weakens the arterial walls, accelerating not only sarcopenia and arthritis, but also contributing significantly to cognitive decline and memory loss. Turmeric, when properly absorbed, directly and powerfully confronts this destructive process. It dramatically calms systemic inflammation, substantially reduces muscle soreness, and offers robust protection to both your vital heart and invaluable brain. When this potent anti-inflammatory action is combined with coffee's natural boost to circulation, it delivers a formidable 1-2 punch against the relentless processes of aging. Consider the moving story of Satoshi, a dignified 73-year-old whose passion for gardening was his life's joy. Yet, constant, agonizing knee pain and swelling eventually forced him to abandon his beloved pastime. Painkillers offered only temporary masking of the discomfort, never addressing the root cause. Then, his thoughtful daughter suggested he try adding half a teaspoon of turmeric with a crucial dash of black pepper into his morning coffee. At first, Satoshi wrinkled his nose at the earthy, unfamiliar scent, but after a few consistent weeks, a miraculous transformation occurred. He found himself back kneeling in the soil, diligently pulling weeds without a hint of pain or discomfort. His doctor, utterly stunned by the significantly lower inflammation markers in his blood tests, remarked that Satoshi moved with the grace and agility of a much younger man. For Satoshi, turmeric was far more than just a spice. It was the key that restored his cherished freedom to move, to engage with his passion, and to live life on his own terms. To fully harness these incredible benefits, simply stir about half a teaspoon of high-quality turmeric powder and a small pinch of freshly ground black pepper into your hot coffee. The warmth of the coffee gently helps to release curcumin's potency, and the piperine in the black pepper acts as its indispensable escort, ensuring it reaches your bloodstream where it can exert its therapeutic effects. For those who might be sensitive to turmeric's distinctive earthy flavor, a dash of cinnamon or a small drop of honey can artfully balance the taste, making it a pleasant addition. Turmeric with black pepper powerfully asserts a critical truth. Aging does not, by any means, have to signify an inevitable decline into weakness and fragility. By dramatically reducing inflammation, actively strengthening muscles, and providing robust protection for both brain and heart health, this simple, yet incredibly potent addition can empower you to remain strong, mobile, and vibrantly independent, well into your 70s, 80s, and far beyond. Before concluding, it is crucial to reiterate an important note. This comprehensive video is presented solely for educational purposes and should never be construed as a substitute for professional medical advice. Each individual's health situation is uniquely complex and personal. Therefore, it is imperative to consult with your doctor or a qualified health professional before implementing any significant changes to your diet or lifestyle, especially if you are currently taking medications or have any existing medical conditions. To quickly recap the wealth of information we've covered, we have explored 8 profoundly powerful and scientifically backed additions you can effortlessly stir into your morning coffee to actively rebuild muscle, enhance vitality, and combat the effects of aging after 60. From the steady, stabilizing blood sugar control offered by a simple sprinkle of cinnamon to the circulation-boosting power of unsweetened cocoa, the clean and sustained fuel provided by coconut or MCT oil, the vital protein punch delivered by milk or soy milk, the joint-supporting magic of collagen powder, the potent muscle-building boost of whey protein, the omega-rich strength and digestive benefits of ground chia seeds, all the way to the inflammation-fighting force of turmeric, synergistically combined with black pepper. Each one of these additions is not only simple to incorporate and remarkably affordable, but is also robustly backed by credible scientific research, and each one possesses the remarkable ability to transform your ordinary daily cup of coffee into nothing short of a powerful elixir. A true medicine for your muscles, your joints, your brain, and your overall well-being. So now, the choice is yours. Which of these life-enhancing additions will you bravely try first? Will it be the familiar comfort of cinnamon, the muscle-building prowess of whey, or perhaps the inflammation-fighting force of turmeric? Share your intentions and your stories in the comments below. We genuinely cherish hearing from you. And please, do not forget to like this video, share it with someone you know who could significantly benefit from this valuable information, and subscribe to Senior Vital Health for more science-backed tips designed to help you stay strong, independent, and vibrant after 60. Always remember this profound truth: aging does not have to be synonymous with getting weaker or losing your vitality. With the adoption of the right, consistent daily habits and informed choices, you possess the incredible capacity to wake up every single morning feeling stronger, sharper, and more energized than the day before. Your morning coffee, that simple daily ritual, holds immense power. It can either passively fuel a process of decline, or it can actively and strategically rebuild your vibrant future. The profound choice ultimately is entirely yours to make.